Hey everybody, it's Matrixity from Matrixity Muses, and welcome to my Matrix. I hope you're having a great day today. This is Thursday, so we're going to do a Throwback Thursday story. Now, it's all about guardian angels. Do you believe in guardian angels? I don't know if I really did, but when I look back on certain situations, there were times when there had to have been a guardian angel stepping in to help me because strange circumstances prevented my demise or bad things from happening. So this story took place when my daughter was in elementary school and she was attending Orange Grove, West Ashley. And I can't remember what grade she was in, but I took her to school every day. She didn't ride the bus. I dropped her off before going to work. So this morning, just like every other morning I'd done for a couple of years, we got in the car. We drove through some back neighborhoods to get to Ashley River Road, and then we'd make that left on Orange Grove to continue on to the school. Everything's fine. On the way back home, everything's fine as well. I get back on Orange Grove Road, and when I look back in the rearview mirror, there's nobody behind me. So I'm traveling on Orange Grove Road, and then when I get to the light to make that right onto Ashley River Road to travel back through those neighborhoods to get back home, I noticed that suddenly there was a car behind me that wasn't there before. And he's kind of close. I thought, well, okay, he's tailgating, but that's all right. So then I turn on to Ashley River Road, head toward, what road is that? The road where the Catholic Church is, St. Joseph's Catholic Church, Wallenberg, head toward Wallenberg. And I noticed that he is getting very, very close to me, and he's driving like a crazy person. And I speed up just a little because the speed limit in that area is only about 30 miles per hour. So I can get it up to 30, but he is still following me very closely. So then I noticed that not only is he following me very closely, but he's also like getting right up on my bumper and then stopping just before he hits me. So I don't know what his problem was, but he was like a crazy person in that car. So when he got another time when he got really close to me and he kept doing this over and over again, I looked in my rearview mirror to get a look at him, and he was scary. He was a white male. Not that that matters. He could have been a black male, but he was white male. And his hair was sticking up all over his head. Like, I don't know, like he'd stuck his finger in a light socket. Anyway, he looked really, really wild. And he was also in his car screaming and gesturing, I guess, at me. I don't know. It was just insane. So then I began to think, where can I go? Because I'm in a neighborhood where, most people have gone to work. So even if I were to stop and get out and stop at a house, would that person be home to help me? No. So then I think the closest place where I can get to where there is like a public official is the fire station on Ashley Hall Plantation Road. So I was going to weave through those neighborhoods and get to that fire station because that's where I thought I would get some help, because I could jump out the car and just run right in with the horn blaring. So I decided to pretend like I didn't really know he was back there, so I kept driving normally. So he wouldn't think that I was aware that he was a crazy person behind me, and I was trying to get to the fire station. So we traveled through the neighborhood, and it's getting worse. Every time I come to an actually stop sign, he is right behind me, like inch away from my bumper, and he's screaming and yelling and carrying on like a crazy person behind me. So we get to the last stop sign before I get ready to turn on Ashley Hall Plantation Road, and I noticed that there was a woman with her back to me, and she is probably about maybe, I'm at the corner. She's probably about maybe a quarter of a block away from me with her back turned to me, and she's walking a dog, a big brown dog. I've never seen her or that dog before. And this is a route I travel every day, twice a day for years, picking up my daughter, bringing her home and coming back, and I've never noticed this woman and her dog. And her back is to me. So I'm at the stop sign, and it only takes a second to stop there, and the crazy man is doing his crazy thing behind me in the rearview mirror. All of a sudden, out of the blue, this woman, who is a quarter of a block away from me, she literally turns around, looks at me, and waves like she knows me. I don't know her from Adam's house cat. So I wave back. And I'm thinking maybe that will help me. So then all of a sudden, the crazy man behind me squeals his tires, does a donut, and flies back the other way. So apparently the fact that that woman knew me or thought she knew me was enough to send him on his way. And so I had to think, well, that was a guardian angel because I didn't know her. So then I looked back to where she was. She was gone. The dog was gone. Never saw her again. I looked, I went down that street in my car looking for her. She was not there. Odd. But I was just so grateful at that time that she was there, because her looking at me, turning completely around and waving at me, made that person behind me go away. So the next morning, same time, same bat station, took my daughter to school, looking for the woman with her dog. She wasn't there when I was going. So when I came back, I was again looking for her, woman and the dog, not there. For one solid week, I looked for that woman and the dog, never saw her. So I honestly think that that was a guardian angel looking out after me, because I needed help that day. Because I think that I had a psychopath in the car behind me, and it was only a matter of time before he either hit my car, caused an accident, and he would have attacked me. And the weird thing about the woman was that she was a half a block away from me, or a quarter of a block away from me, with her back turned. So for her to turn around, I mean, she literally just turned around and waved like she knew me. It was just very strange. So I really think that she was a guardian angel looking out for me that morning. And I've had a couple other situations like that, but I'll leave those for another day. But I do think that we have angels looking over us. And when we are in trouble, sometimes they actually have to step in and help us. I've heard that sometimes you can tell when your angels are around. I don't know if I've ever been able to tell that, but one of the things I have heard about are feathers. That sometimes when your angels are around, feathers will fall from the sky, just a single feather, and it might be near something that makes a heart. And I have had that happen twice, where a feather has fallen from the sky, and when it hit the ground, I'll look down and it might be near a rock, it might be near a group of leaves or a twig, but something that formed a heart formation. So that has happened to me twice. So I do believe that there are guardian angels out there, and we all have them. Also, too, when I think of guardian angels, I think of the movie City of Angels. Have you seen that movie? If you haven't, it's a great movie. Please go get it and watch it. It's old. I think the top stars are Melanie Griffin and Nicolas Cage, but it is so good. And when I think about angels, I would like to think it's just like them. Angels hang out in the library every day. At dawn, they're at the beach listening to the herald angels singing up in heaven. But the guardian angels are here on earth with us. And so their story really is a love story, and about free will. And Nicolas Cage, he was an angel who chose to come to earth. He chose to fall from heaven for Melanie. And I won't tell you the story because it broke my heart. But it is an excellent movie. So check it out. So if you've had some stories about guardian angels, let me know, because I would really love to hear about that. Leave me a comment about your story as far as guardian angels, or anything that you know that really is a clue that angels are around, that they're with us and they're watching over us. And then also too, please like and subscribe. You know, I'm trying to grow this channel, you know, with amazing stories about adventures and things that happened to me in my lifetime that you can relate to as well. So again, I hope you're having a great Thursday. That is my Throwback Thursday story. See you later, alligator. Bye.